yeah, it's done. Check it out. Cummins B3.3, and today we have a VERMEER brush chipper BC1000 and machine overheated. Side covers on both sides are removed. Now we can see everything even better than it was before. Let's turn our flasher on, and here we go. Yeah, that's what it is. Time to put a new one. To find the proper part for this engine, you have to find your Cummins, the ESN number, which is here, as you can see, ESN, and this is your number, and it's like a VIN for the vehicle. It's ESN for the Cummins, yeah, and you can order a part by using that number. Let's drain the coolant, what's left in the radiator. I cracked a radiator cap to let air in and get a coolant out faster. That's it. Wasn't really much. Okay, let's undo the hose. Now we're going to undo upper radiator hose there at the radiator side, or maybe at the thermostat, and lower radiator hose here. Yeah, should be good. Okay, clamp is loose. Let's try to break it loose, this hose. Sometimes they can get glued. You never know. Yeah, this time I was lucky this time. There we go. Oh, that was easy. I have one more. Yeah, a little bit of coolant might be mouth. Let's catch it with a tray. Yeah, I'm trying carefully to pry the hose and break it loose. That was my mini pry bar. Oh yeah, a little bit still coming out. Let's drain. Coolant is drained. Both upper and lower radiator hoses are disconnected. Now I'm going to remove the radiator. I'll take it out and show you how I did it. I removed the shroud bolts, 1, 2, 3, just to split the shroud from the radiator itself. And on the bottom here, as you can see, there's a bottom part of the radiator, and here's the 2 bolts here and 2 on another side. And yeah, now I will just pull the shroud back and yeah, get the radiator out. As you can see, it's doable. On some modern cars, it's way more difficult to do than on a Cummins 3.3. Okay, now we can see everything. Look at that. Let's remove the radiator coolant fan. There we go. Something like that. Let's remove lower radiator hose from water pump housing. We're not going to remove upper radiator hose from thermostat housing because we'll swap the thermostat housing and a thermostat to the new water pump. Yeah, let's undo this one. It's easy. Break it loose. There we go. Yeah, we'll save this hose. Disconnect engine coolant temperature sensor wire. Here we go. Just a one wire connector. 22 mil wrench to remove the coolant sensor. Here we go. All the water pump housings. I heard there is two different types of water pumps, one without a hole for the temp sensor. Yeah, pay attention to that. Here we go. Yeah, not too bad. There we go. 17 mil socket to loose bottom alternator mounting bracket bolt. Here we go. That's enough. We don't have to take it out. Just get alternator moved forward and take the belt like that. When the belt is removed, there's no radiator cooling fan. You can see how much play here. Yeah, that's done. 12 mil socket to remove two water pump housing mounting bolts. Let's undo those guys. New water pump came without a thermostat. We'll just transfer thermostat and the housing to the new pump. Here we go. As you can see here, there's no gasket. Before removing the thermostat, just pay attention for that purge hole here, and it should normally be facing up. And yeah, we'll put it in the same way when we'll transfer the thermostat. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 mounting bolts to remove. If you look on a new pump, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts. Yeah, pumps, they're the same. 12 mil deep socket I'm using to remove those bolts. This one loose. This one's two. A couple more. Yeah, always clean the bolts. Make sure you have a good grip on your socket. You won't round them. And, bottom bolts. They're the same. As you can see, bottom bolts are longer. And the bolt on the side of the water inlet is same as the bottom bolts. Just pay attention to that part. Yeah, this guy is shorter. There we go. Come on. Here we go. There's a rubber o-ring sealing the pump to the cylinder head. Here we go. Nice and easy. You can see here a little bit of coolant still. Let's remove the pulley. There's a mounting hub for the fan. There we go. This is what we need to transfer to the new pump. I'll just tap it. There we go. Washer. Nice. Lots of compressed sawdust, dirt. Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, definitely seen the better days. Okay, now I'm going to clean everything, make sure it's no any dirt. Wash it and check the pulley for wear. A little bit of groove here, but not too bad. Still can go for another few thousand hours. Okay, let's carefully remove the thermostat. Should come out. Just try to pry it gently. Here we go. Out. Yeah, I'll transfer this one to the new pump. All parts are clean, ready for the assembly. This is a OEM thermostat, ready to 82 degrees Celsius. Before swapping any parts, always good to compare your original pump we just removed. This is OEM, and this one we have as a replacement pump. Yeah, looks the same. If you look from the bottom, yeah, there's a thermostat here. There's an inlet, outlet. There's a thermostat at the top. We have one port, we have another one, and same on this one as well. We just removed. Yeah, we have to remove the gasket from the engine block. What's left, and yeah, everything looks the same. And this is not OEM pump. This is, yeah, as you can see here, this part number and yeah, engine parts. And I have a gasket came with the pump and o-ring, and also I have this gasket for the water pump, which is a Cummins OEM part. It's part number 2. All right, let's swap the pulleys, and yeah, it's getting warmer. We might have a little bit more sun, a little bit cloudy, but not too bad for mid-October. Okay, we're putting everything in the same order. We removed our pulley. Everything's clean, like that. Then the spacer here, and fan mounting bracket, like so. I just will put one bolt, just hold everything together. Just enough for now. There we go. Before I will start cleaning, I want to just plug the ports, make sure no dirt will get inside. That's what I don't want to happen. Yeah, just like that. One of the most important parts of any repair is preparing the surfaces, make sure everything's clean. It takes time, and it's all done. I scraped carefully what was remaining on the cylinder head, that old gasket. As you can see, it's a cast iron head, cast iron block, and there's a little bit of kind of oxidation and corrosion. And I use this plastic wheel brush, works really good. And yeah, remove all remnants of the gasket, scrape it carefully, don't make any scratches, wash it with a brake clean, wipe it, and blow on with the compressed air. Now we're ready to assemble. As you can see, here is some discoloration, some oxidation, a bit of kind of corrosion. Yeah, this one's rusted. Here's where the o-ring is going in with the thermostat inlet. And yeah, we'll put a new gasket, and I will apply a little bit of gasket maker, and make sure it won't leak. That's very important. You don't want to do it twice. Okay, we have a gasket which came with a pump, which is kind of, I don't like it. It's not reinforced as the original one. We're going to use Cummins, and we have o-ring for this part. Okay, let's put an o-ring in place. Yeah, check, make sure everything's clean. Yes, everything's clean. just in case. Okay, let's put our O-ring. Watch, make sure O-ring is not twisted. It's good. Okay, now we have better one. 15 bucks. OEM gasket. Okay, on the bottom of the pump we only have one port here, which needs to be sealed, and gasket, it's only going one way, like that, right? And we have to seal a little bit around the perimeter, and same here, just in case, make sure it won't leak, because our cylinder block is rusted a bit. I'm going to use red RTV gasket maker. I don't need much, but it's better to use someone. Never use it on rubber gaskets, but this one's fine. Yeah, put it like that, and yeah, we should be good. Alright, we'll just apply a little bit of gasket maker on that port. Don't need much, you don't want to that. Just a little bit. Something like that. Everything's good and ready. I'll apply a little bit of gasket maker around the port like this. You don't need lots, just a little bit. There we go. Yeah, just to put it a little bit of gasket maker here, just to hold my gasket in place, like so. I'm sure it just will stay nice, just like that. Alright, I'll put a little bit of coolant to make this O-ring slide a bit easier, something like that. All good. A little bit of coolant on the O-ring just to get it in easier. Okay, I'll put this one in first. Upper port. Let's start our bolts. Remember, this one's shorter, and that O-ring should get pressed in. Now let's start bolts by hand. Let's tighten the bolts. As you can see, the gasket is getting in. That O-ring. That's it. Let's torque the bolts. Yeah, that's good. take a look, and as you can see, that o-ring got pushed in and it's in a groove. Now it won't leak, and yeah, as you can see, everything's tight. And time for the thermostat and engine coolant temperature sensor. Let's place the thermostat. Remember this purge hole, which way it should face. Here we go. Something like that. I applied a little bit of sealant. It's pretty kind of oxidized and corroded aluminum. You don't want to start it leaking. And yeah, we'll just put it back in place and tied it by hand. Let this sealant dry up a bit, and then we'll tie it with a wrench. Here we go. And the gasket maker to make a gasket. Okay, tied it by hand, and like that. I'm going to put a fan, swap the plug, put a sensor, let it dry it up a bit, and then we'll torque it. 8mm Allen. Just we'll put it temporarily because we'll have to get the air out, and yeah, that's good enough. Engine coolant temperature sensor. I applied some Teflon tape, make sure it won't leak. Let's screw it in. That's it. Good. Let's reconnect our wire. Oh yeah, time to put a alternator belt like that. Good for now. Remember which way cooling fan was mounted before. It's very important. Okay. Yeah, before installing, inspect the blades. Make sure there's no missing or broken blades. Okay, I'm going to apply medium strength Loctite. Oh no. Oh, too much came out. Don't need much like that. This guy as well. Yeah, we don't want a red fan to get loose. That's not going anywhere. All good. This one doesn't have any play. Okay, new pump is installed. Let's check the play. Yeah, no any play. Just can feel the bearing. That's it. Perfect. Nice. Okay, now let's tighten our thermostat housing bolts. This one, and that's it. Good. You don't want to belt be too tight because bearings will wear out fast. And like that. Okay. There's a longer stretch of the belt, and you should be able to twist like this. Yeah. You don't want it too tight. Bearings will wear out faster, and we have to tighten this 17. That's it. All good. Check it out. Absolutely worn out. Seen a better days. Oh yeah. Nothing lasts forever. Yeah. I think it's still possible to rebuild. Take the plate off, replace the bearing, put in new seals, clean it up, put in new o-ring, new gaskets. Yeah. Still can be saved. Definitely not going to the scrap pile. I'll fix it. What I have used, new for us, better radiator installed. I checked the old one was pretty much pushed, rot, and pretty dirty and beat up. And yeah, this one's better, newer, it's clean. It has a little bit of scratch here, but nothing is really serious. That's the way it came, and I had to modify mounting brackets, drilled some holes to make this one fit, because it came from same Cummins 3.3, but engine was used in a different applications. I cut some original mounting brackets, drilled some holes to make it fit, and now it's rock solid. It's not going anywhere. This shroud is different. It came with this radiator. Original one didn't work. Different holes, different mounting points, slightly different shape. And now we're ready to go and build up a coolant and purge the air from the coolant system.